All right, hey, it's Tim. This is part 2 of my day in Seattle. We were walking down the street. Trying not to get run over when we cross the street. People drive really fast. We are headed down to the monorail station. We're going to get on the monorail and learn a little bit about that. It's going to be fantastic. Amazing and fantastic. So let's go. They have a city bus that's like a overhead cable car. It's got the cables. I hope one goes by, you can see it. It's got tires like a regular bus. But then on top it's got these big long poles that go up to the ceiling up into the sky, and there's cables up there. See the cable? I don't know if you see it, but there's a cable up there. A bunch of them, a whole bunch of cables. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen because, well, I'll wait till we see one and then I'll tell you why I think it's crazy. I stopped here at this billboard because it's freaking me out. Watch what it does. What? It changes. And it changes back to something else. That's awesome. Look at this giant man swinging a hammer. And it's moving. And it's huge, humongous. Can't tell you how big that is. It's huge, humongous. This is great. Look, you got this great big skyscraper right here, and another skyscraper right there, and then you got a house right there. Hey, maybe that's where the Littles live. Is it the Littles? Stuart Littles? Yeah. Maybe that's the Littles' house. They're not gonna give up their spot. What's up, Spider-Man? I've just purchased my Monorail round trip ticket. Now I'll go wait in the loading area. Thank you. At the Monorail station.
Please step back to allow passengers to exit before boarding the train.
Pull away from the station. So I made it to Monorail Center, and I caught the monorail and brought it all the way over here to the Space Needle, which is awesome. And so the monorail here is pretty cool. It's a little different than the Disneyland monorail. This monorail was built in 1962 and installed by Alweg, Alweg monorails. They make monorails in Germany, and they're good at it. They make giant monorails in Germany. Now this monorail is called a full scale. It's the only full scale monorail in the United States. The one at Disneyland is called a 5/8 scale, and you can tell the difference when you get on it. It's a lot wider. It's a lot bigger and wider than the ones at the monorail at Disneyland. It's not as well. Actually, it is as cool looking, but in its own way, right? It's a little different. It's very got lots of glass, and lots of ways to look out, and you can see up into the buildings. It's beautiful. What an amazing ride. This monorail goes up to 70 miles an hour. It's only a 2-minute ride, so I don't think we're going to be hitting 70 miles an hour, 200 miles an hour. I don't think we're going to be hitting 70 miles an hour in this short little trip, but it does go pretty quick. It was built for the World's Fair, the 1962 World's Fair. Also, Disneyland's monorail was built in 1959, and mostly built and designed by Bob Gurr. But it's basically exactly the same. It's got the concrete beamway. It straddles the concrete beamway, the same design and everything. It's pretty cool. So in 1962, when Alweg built the monorail for the 1962 World's Fair that was held here in Seattle, which is when they built the Space Needle and all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of other buildings that were built at the time too, because they had the World's Fair here. They were supposed to remove it. That was the condition with the city. Alweg said, if we want to build you a monorail, they said, okay, but you got to take it out when it's over. And so when it was over, they found it was so successful, they bought it. The city of Seattle bought the monorail, and they got to keep it here. And so the 2 cars that are running on the monorail now are the same 2 cars that they used in 1962, with a little bit of updates and upkeep, and replacing parts and just keeping them up. But they look so cool. They have the 1960s vibe and feel to them. It was a super fun ride over here. I bought a round trip ticket for $6, and it's about a 2-minute ride right down the middle of 5th Avenue here at Seattle. Well, the next thing I'm going to do is go on the Space Needle. I'm looking up at it right now, and it's very frightening because the elevators are on the outside, so we'll see how that goes. I just went to the bathroom, so we should be good there. All right, now I have acquired my ticket for the Space Needle, and my time is about now. Let's go up on an outside elevator, which makes me scared. So the line to get up here is pretty long. It wraps all the way around the bottom of the what do you call it? The gift shop. The gift shop. It wraps all the way around, and you get on an elevator, and they cram you on the elevator, and then the line to go down is pretty much the same length. It's just as big, and they got a restaurant up here and food. We're 600 feet in the air, and look, I can see the monorail going by from up here. That's pretty awesome. And the view is spectacular. I can't believe how much you can see from up here on top. It's 650 feet, I think, or 600. I'm gonna go look. I'll put that on the screen right here. But man, it is really high and really crowded and really popular. And they got a glass floor that moves, and you can rotate. It rotates underneath you. And I'm gonna go get a hot dog, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get a hot dog right now.
You guys see Matt right here?
Just ordered a Space Needle dog and a can of water. Crowdsource. That should be good. And that's my hot dog right there. I'm guessing it'll go off when it's ready. But I'm standing here atop of the Space Needle looking out the window. And I'm going to eat a hot dog. So I'm sitting here at the top, and I got my hot dog, and I'm about to eat it. And it's really funny because I'm in the cafe looking through the glass, and you can see all the people that are taking selfies out over the thing are staring at you while you're eating a hot dog. It's really funny. All right, we just came down the elevator from the Space Needle, and you know what, when you're at the top, they have an observation deck and the glass floor, and it rotates, and you can stand on top of it. And as it's rotating around, it really disorients you because The glass around the outside's not moving, and the center's not moving. So if you try to like lean against anything, you kind of fall over. It's really kind of fun and disorienting. But I'm down at the bottom now. That was amazing. What an awesome view from the top. And now I'm down here in the gift shop. The gift shop where you can buy gifts, which I'm not going to because they've spent $17 for a hot dog up there. So I'm gonna go back outside. We're gonna go do some more exploring outside. Also, too, the ride on the elevator from the top to the bottom is only about 20 seconds. It's really, really fast. And all of a sudden you're down. I mean, I was just at the top a few minutes, just not even a minute ago. And now I'm walking around outside on the floor. Yeah, I'm walking around outside and I'm remembering that this was the site of the 1962 World's Fair. And so there's all kinds of interesting shapes, structures, statues, gardens, all kinds of neat things, buildings that all look really kind of interesting all around the place, everywhere. You know, they had the monorail. It was what a neat place. I wish they still had World's Fairs. I don't think they do. But take a look at these things that I found to look at that are cool looking. This is Monorail Man, and all of its parts are made from the monorail. Leftover, broken, old, and used parts. Fun fact about the monorail, Elvis Presley and John Glenn rode the monorail. I don't think at the same time, but they both rode the monorail. And Harry Connick Jr. got to drive it. What's up with that? Fun fact for you right there. Fun, it's fun, super fun. Riding on the monorail. All right, I guess that's plenty. That's enough, and that's going to do it for our part 2 of the Seattle day. I guess that's it. We're done. Goodbye. What's up, Maui? Looking good.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you.
Not the nicest. And
it's my bag. It's all good.